$342.8 billion. That is the current net worth of Elon Musk. Some say it's outrageous. Some say it's awesome. Others don't even know who he is. Today, I'm going to share what I believe contributes to why his net worth is so high, what we can learn about value creation from it, and how we can aim to achieve a high net worth like him, through understanding the universal principle of value. Elon Musk's fortune didn't appear out of nowhere. It's tied to value, something we all interact with daily, whether we realize it or not. So let's dive into what value is, how it's created, and what it means for businesses and people, using Musk and his companies as our guide. Here's the plan. I'm going to share what I've learned about what value really means, how it's created in the world, what makes businesses valuable, what makes people valuable, and how all of this connects back to money and Elon Musk's net worth. So we have an example. Stick with me, and you'll see how value shapes everything, including how someone like Elon Musk built a $342.8 billion empire. So, what is value? At its core, it's the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Value comes in different flavors. We've got economic value. Think of a price of a product, or sentimental value, like a gift from a loved one, and intrinsic value, the worth of something just for being itself, like a forest's beauty or a beautiful sunset. Value can be subjective or objective. A Tesla car has an objective price because people agree on its worth, but a child's drawing, that's subjective. It's priceless to a parent, but might not fetch a dime elsewhere. Context changes value as well. A bottle of water is cheap in a store, but could be worth a fortune if you're stranded in a desert. So how does this relate to Elon Musk? Well, let's look at his net worth, the 342.8, which I'm just going to round up to $343 billion. Reflects the economic value his companies create. Tesla makes electric cars people want, and SpaceX launches rockets that governments and businesses pay for. That's the value he's turned into a business. He's turned into cash. And money does measure economic value, but it's not the whole story. Let's see how that value gets created in the first place. Value in businesses comes from human effort, turning raw materials into products, inventing new solutions, and overall addressing problems people care about. Tesla creates value through production by transforming steel, lithium, and other materials into electric cars that people want to buy. It's not just a car, it's a sustainable alternative to gas, adding this value through innovation. SpaceX also innovates with reusable rockets, slashing the cost of space travel. This solves a huge problem, making space accessible, and creates value for clients like NASA or satellite companies. Neuralink, still in its early stages, aims to solve futuristic problems by linking human brains to computers, potentially revolutionizing medicine and technology. Its value lies in its bold vision and potential impact. But what makes these businesses valuable? Well, we've got their financial metrics, like Tesla's huge market cap, or its stock value, reflects its ability to sell cars and promise future growth. SpaceX's contracts with governments bring in revenue, boosting Musk's net worth and SpaceX's bottom line. Neuralink's valuation hinges on its potential, even without profits yet. But there's also intangible things, like Tesla's brand as a sustainability leader, or SpaceX's mission to colonize Mars. and Neuralink's futuristic appeal add value beyond numbers. Customers' trust, bold ideas, and social impact make these companies worth more. So, Elon Musk's $343 billion net worth is a direct result of this value creation. His companies produce, innovate, and solve problems on a massive scale, turning ideas into economic wealth. But their value isn't just financial. Tesla fights climate change, and SpaceX pushes humanity toward the stars. At a surface level, we might measure someone's value through skills, a coder's ability to build apps, or experience, a doctor's years of practice. Elon Musk's engineering talent and entrepreneurial track record certainly contribute to his professional or economic value, which is his massive net worth. But is that all that defines a person's worth? Let's go deeper. Human value isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are and what you mean to the world. Consider these layers. Character traits like kindness, courage, or integrity shape your value. A person who stands by their principles, like Musk risking everything on bold ideas, has a worth that transcends money. Relationships also show our value by how we affect others. A friend who listens, a parent who nurtures, or even a stranger who offers help. These connections don't show up on a balance sheet, but they do define your legacy. And our purpose. What drives us? Musk's mission to save the planet with Tesla or colonize Mars with SpaceX gives him purpose. But so does a teacher inspiring a student or a volunteer feeding the hungry. What's your worth if you strip away jobs and money? Imagine a world where your value isn't tied to productivity. Think about a child's laughter, an artist's unseen painting, or an elder's quiet wisdom. All of these things have worth. Musk's billions reflect his economic impact, but his true value might lie in his curiosity, his refusal to accept limits, or the hope he inspires. What about you? What's your spark? You have a value simply because you exist. Every person has potential for creativity, love, or change, regardless of their bank account. Think of a nurse comforting a patient. Her value isn't just her salary, but the peace she brings. Or a kid planting a garden, not for profit, but for joy. Compare that to Musk. His wealth is tied to his companies, but his deeper value is in the fact that he pushes humanity forward. Your value could be in small acts or grand dreams. Both matter. Human value isn't a number. It's a question. How do you enrich the world? Musk's net worth is a symptom of his value created. But his real net worth, like yours and mine, is in the meaning he adds to existence. Money measures some value, yes. The rest is unquantifiable, infinite, and uniquely yours. So what's the takeaway? Value is everywhere. It's in products like Tesla's cars. It's in innovation like SpaceX's mission. And it's in people like Musk's drive and your own potential. Money does measure some value, like Elon Musk's $343 billion, but not all. A kind act or a brilliant idea can be priceless. So, how does Elon Musk get a net worth that high? By creating value over and over. And you can too, in your own way, of course. What value will you create? Thanks for watching. If this sparked some thoughts, hit like and share. See you next time.